Hello, financial algebra students. If you're looking at financial algebra unit 2 quiz, I'm here to give you your accommodations and reading the test and some interventions, maybe a little bit of guidance along the way without taking you too far. So we'll start actually on number 4. Number 1, Gina is a construction worker. She earns $17.65 per hour. She worked 38 hours last week. What is her straight time pay? So you're just going to do something with that 38 and that $17.65 per hour. So get going on that. And you could pause this video as needed because I'm just going to read right through it and hopefully give you a little bit of guidance along the way. Number 5, Kai works as an electronics technician. He earns $17.35 per hour. He worked 28 hours last week. What was his straight time pay? Once again, go do something with that $12.35 and that 28. Number 6, Jake earns an hourly rate of $16 and he receives double time, 2 overtime. Last week, he worked 40 hours at his regular rate and 5 hours of overtime. So, 16 with that 40, but then you got to figure out what double time is, what double that is, and then, you could multiply that by 5. Or you could double the 5 and add that 16 or put it with that 16. You got to do some sort of operation there. So just remember, this is the overtime, this is the double time, and this is the regular hours, the regular pay. So how much did he earn last week? So make sure that you add those two together, the regular time, once you figure that out, and the double time, add those two together. Number 4, I'm not sure about these numbers, but Sarah earns an hourly rate of $15.30 and she receives time and a half for overtime. Last week she worked 38 hours at her regular rate and 8 hours of overtime. How much did she earn last week? So time and a half. So you're going to use time and a half. You're going to use 1.5 on that. You're going to figure out either this is going to be multiplied by 1.5, or you could take the hours 1.5, and in order to figure out those hours that are overtime. Okay, the straight hours, the 15:30 and the 38, you're going to do something with those first, figure out what that is, and then that 8 hours of overtime, figure that out with that 1.5. A couple different directions you can go there. Okay, this number 8, Jason works at a window factory. He earns $4 per assembled window. Last week, he assembled 108 windows. What was his total pay? So if it's $4 per window and he assembled 108, you're going to do something with that 4 and that 108. Number 9, Jane works at a jewelry shop. She earns $15 for every ring that she makes and $10 for each necklace. Last week she made 25 rings, so $15 per ring, and 32 necklaces. $10 per each necklace, and there's 32 there. So you're going to do something with that 25 and the 15, and that 32 and that 10, and then make sure you add that together. Number 10. Devin earns an annual salary of $43,112. What is his bi-weekly pay? So you got to remember what bi-weekly means and, divide it up. Divide this up into the number of, what would bi-weekly be for a year. Number 11, Sandra earns an annual salary of $38,400. What is her monthly pay? So, how many months are in a year? Okay, you're going to divide this up by how many months, that $38,400. Number 12, Haley sells cosmetics. Her commission is 20% of her total sales. What is her commission when she sells $825 worth of cosmetics? So just find, 20% of 825. Okay, so there's an operation that you use there. Either you're using the percent button on your calculator, or you're changing this to a decimal, which would be 0.20, and you're going to do some sort of operation with that 825 and that 0.20. 13, Omar sells construction equipment. His commission is 15% of his total sales. What is his commission when he sells 2014 worth of construction equipment? So we want to find just 15% of the 2014. So do it the same way you did number 12. Number 14, Samuel sells furniture. He earns 4% commission on the first 2,000 of sales. He earns 6% on all sales over 2,000. So I think it's supposed to say last week his furniture sales totaled 8,230. How much did he earn in commission? So you're just looking for the commission here. Okay, so 6% on anything over this. So you want to find, the 4% of the 2,000, and then to find, how much over 2,000 is, you got to find the difference between 8,230 and 2,000, and what's left, you want to find 6% of that. Okay, and so you are just going to add those two commissions up to figure out, how much he earned in total in commission. 15, Dinah sells motorcycles. She earns 2% commission on the first $4,000 of sales, and then she earns 3.5 commission on sales over 4,000. Last week, she totaled 16,127. What was her total commission? You're going to do this one, number 15, the same as you did number 14. And really some vocabulary here. Number 16, you are paid for each item you produce. What is that called? When you're paid for each item that you produce, each piece that you make, you are going to be paid for. Is it semi-monthly pay, salary, piecework pay, or hourly pay? Number 17, when you are paid twice your hourly rate. So twice your hourly rate. What is that? Double time pay, time and a half pay, piecework pay, or hourly rate? Number 18, the amount you are paid for a set amount of time, typically 1 year. So like for a year, this is how much you're paid a year. What do they call that? Double time pay, time and a half pay, your salary, or hourly pay. For number 19, money that you are paid per hour of work. What is that called? Double time, salary, time and a half, or hourly rate. And we'll get to number 20 here in a second. 20, a specified amount of money per sale or a percentage of each sale. Okay, what would that be? Your pay periods, salary, biweekly pay, or commission rate. That specified amount of money per sale or a percentage of each sale. And we had a lot of those that we figured out earlier on the last few of them. I think it was. To help you with number 20, if you need help with number 20, we talked about it in number 14, 13, 14, and 15. You'll see that in those. So that might help you out with number 20. 21, how often are you paid throughout the year? How often you are paid throughout the year? What is that called? Pay periods, salary, biweekly pay, or your commission rate? And 19, you are paid 24 times per year. So think about it. Monthly is, 12. So 24 times, so that's going to be, 2 times a month. So what would you call that? Semi-monthly pay, salary, biweekly pay, or commission rate. And the last one, you are paid 26 times per year. So think about that. There are 52 weeks in a year. So 26 times per year would be every couple of weeks. So what would that be? Is that semi-monthly pay, salary, biweekly pay, or commission rate? Hopefully this helps, and good luck on this quiz.